press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Students, welcome back to the video classes. Today let us move on to part 33 of some basic principles and techniques. In the last class we discussed about the rules for naming the compounds which containing two or more functional groups, that is bifunctional and polyfunctional compounds. And let us move on to some examples for IUPAC naming of polyfunctional compounds. So, in the last class we discussed about the organic compounds containing more than two similar functional groups, and where we considered the functional groups which containing carbon, how to name those organic compounds which containing two or more similar or the like carbon containing functional groups. Today let us move on to the naming of polyfunctional compounds, in which, so first one is this CH2COOH, COH, CH2COOH. Here we have functional groups, two types of functional groups. One is carboxylic acid, another one is the alcoholic functional group. According to the priority, we need to give the priority for COOH group, correct? Now, but we have three COOH group, the like functional groups are more than two. Then we need to name these functional groups as carboxylic acid, and we are not considering the carbon atoms to the root word. So, whenever organic compound containing more than two like carbon containing functional groups, especially the terminal carbon containing functional groups, then the carbon atoms of the functional group are not considered to the root word. Since there are three COOH groups, we cannot consider these three carbon atoms to the root word, and at the same time we cannot name by taking its secondary suffix as oic acid. So, we need to take the special suffix called carboxylic acid, and this OH group, alcoholic group, becomes the substituent now. It becomes substituent group now. And what is the common name for this compound? So, the common name is citric acid. Present in citrus fruit, the common name is citric acid. Let us move on to the IUPAC name now. So, select this carbon chain. Okay, this is 1 and this is 2 and this is 3. And on the second carbon we have the 2 OH group, means one OH group, that is 2 hydroxy, and on first and second and third carbon, on all the 3 carbon atoms we have the COOH group. Since there are 3, we need to use the prefix tri before the special secondary suffix called carboxylic acid. So, therefore, the name is 2-hydroxy propane 1, 2, 3 tricarboxylic acid. So, tricarboxylic acid. So, this is the IUPAC name of this compound. See here, 2-hydroxy 1, 2, 3, root word will be propane, 1, 2, 3 tricarboxylic acid is the IUPAC name of citric acid present in citrus fruits. Now, what about this compound? Here also we have two types of functional groups. One is alcohol, another one is the carboxylic acid group. Since there are two here COOH groups, like groups, so you can use the oic acid as common, the secondary suffix called oic acid, and we need to include the carbon atom of the COOH functional group also. So, that the common name for this is tartaric acid. Common name for this is tartaric acid. And what is the IUPAC name? Select this carbon chain, you will get 4 carbon atoms including the carbon atom of a functional group 1, 2, 3, 4. On second and third carbon there is a alcohol functional group. According to the priority, we have to give the priority to the COOH group, and we have to treat OH group as a substituent. So when we treat OH group as a substituent, we have to take the prefix. What is the prefix for alcoholic group? Hydroxy. Since there are two OH groups are there, you can use the prefix di. So dihydroxy on second and third carbon. So 2, 3 dihydroxy. Total number of carbon atoms are 4. Therefore, butane is the root word and 1, 4 dioic acid. So let me write the name 2, 3 dihydroxy. 2, 3 dihydroxy butane 1, 4 dioic acid. So this is the IUPAC name of tartaric acid. So 2, 3 dihydroxy butane 1, 4 dioic acid is the IUPAC name of tartaric acid. Now let us move on to that compound. So write down this citric acid and tartaric acid. These two acids are very important. This is tricarboxylic acid and this is dicarboxylic acid. One more example for dicarboxylic acid is tartaric acid. Along with the oxalic acid I have given, and this is tricarboxylic acid. Citric acid is a tricarboxylic acid. So let us move on to the third one, IUPAC name of third polyfunctional compound. So move on to this third one. Write down the compound and try to give the IUPAC name. Try to give the IUPAC name here. So what is the compound? We have ether group alkoxy, that is ethyl and O ethoxy, and alcohol functional group, correct? Now, so as we know that according to the priority, we need to give the priority for alcohol functional group rather than the alkoxy group. Now select this carbon chain and you can give the number from this end because you will get this is a substituent now. What is the name of substituent? Ethyl and oxy, ethoxy, and here is the position of alcohol group. So to follow the lowest sum rule, we need to give the number from left to right, so that ethoxy, propane, 2 all. So OH group is the functional group. Then what is the name? 1 ethoxy, propane, 2 all. 1 ethoxy, propane 2 all is the IUPAC name. Ethoxy, that is for ether. So it is 1 ethoxy propane 2 all is the IUPAC name. Now let us move on to this. We have 2 COOH group here and 1 aldehyde group. So we need to give the preference for acid group as it is a priority functional group according to the order of priority, and we need to consider CHO as a substituent. Now we need to treat it as a substituent. So when it is treated as a substituent, we have to use the prefix for aldehyde functional group. What is the prefix for aldehyde functional group? Formyl, correct? So formyl is the prefix for the CHO group when it is treated as a substituent group. Now you select this carbon chain, and in this case we had to consider the carbon atoms of the COOH group to the root word, but not the carbon atom of the aldehyde. Now give the number either from left to right or from right to left. The sum of the locants remains the same, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On third carbon atom we have a substituent group, that is 3-formyl pentane 1, 5 dioic acid. See here, 3-formyl, correct? Pent, total number of carbon atoms is pentane 1, 5 2 COOH groups are there. Therefore 1, 5 dioic acid is the IUPAC name for this compound. Now let us move on to the next compound, that is fifth one. Fifth compound CH3 CHBr C CH3 OH COO CH3 COO CH3. So see here, this is ester functional group, correct, and this is alcohol, and these two are substituents. Two functional groups are there, one is ester, another one is alcoholic functional group. This is methyl group substituent, bromo is also substituent group. Now out of these two, we have to follow the priority. Ester group gets the priority, therefore we have to consider the secondary suffix for this O8, and this is acts as a substituent now. When it acts as a substituent, we have to use the prefix. What is the prefix? Hydroxy, and this is bromo, and this is methyl. So after COO group we have methyl group. So the esters are always named as alkyl alkanoate. Esters are always named as alkyl alkanoate. Alkyl group is methyl. Which is the alkyl group? The group which comes after COO group is alkyl group. Therefore, COO admelili methyl group is there. Therefore, alkyl alkanoate. This becomes alkanoate. This chain becomes alkanoate, and we need to give the number for this chain. So this is alkanoate. So this is the selected chain in alkanoate, and alkanoate is gets substituted with three substituents, bromo, hydroxy and methyl. We need to give the position for this. This becomes 1 because it belongs to functional group 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now let me give the name methyl alkyl. After COO group, whatever the group is there, you have to take first methyl alkyl alkanoate. In alkanoate, we have substituents. On third carbon we have bromo, on second carbon we have hydroxy, and on the same second carbon we have methyl. We need to arrange them in alphabetical order. So therefore 3 bromo, 2 hydroxy, 3 bromo, 2 hydroxy, 2 methyl. How many carbon atoms in a root word? Butane, O8. So butane 1 O8. You can write it as butane 1 O8. On the first carbon only we have a functional group called O8. So you can ignore this one and you can rewrite it as methyl 3 bromo, 2 hydroxy, 2 methyl, butane O8, butanoate. So you can name it as methyl butanoate. So this is the IUPAC name of this compound, which is a substituted ester. What substituted? Bromo hydroxy methyl substituted ester. So whenever the substituent group is there here, you need to give the substituents. If substituent group is there in a alkyl group also, you have to mention the substituent group, and here there is no substituent here. So alkyl alkanoate is the IUPAC name of esters. Clear? So let us move on to the next category of naming, IUPAC naming of organic compounds. So note down these compounds and let us move on to IUPAC naming of take the next heading. Take the next heading. IUPAC naming of alicyclic compounds. IUPAC naming of alicyclic compounds. So what are alicyclic compounds? They are nothing but aliphatic compounds but containing ring structure of carbon atom. They are nothing but the aliphatic means like that of alkanes and alkenes but containing ring structure. That is the only difference between aliphatic compounds and the alicyclic compounds. So in alicyclic compound there is a ring structure of carbon atoms. In aliphatic compounds there is a open chain of carbon atoms. So how to name the alicyclic compound? In a simple alicyclic compounds, if we consider simple alicyclic compound, they are not get substituted, then they are named as, the simple alicyclic compounds are named as by taking the prefix, by adding the prefix cyclo to the name of parent aliphatic compound, that is open chain compound. So we need to add prefix cyclo to the name of parent aliphatic compounds. The parent aliphatic compounds depends on number of carbon atoms, but the alicyclic compound starts with 3 carbon atoms, because in aliphatic series we have methane and ethane, means it starts with 1 carbon, but in case of alicyclic compounds the series starts from minimum 3 carbon atoms, because to form ring structure minimum 3 carbon atoms are required. Therefore the alicyclic series starts from minimum 3 carbon atoms. So now with respect to that 3 carbon atom containing alkane is propane and 3 carbon atoms containing alkene is propene. Now before alkane and alkene, if ring structure if it is there, we have to use the prefix cyclo. The prefix cyclo is added to the name of the parent aliphatic compound. Parent aliphatic compound here is alkane and alkene, alkane or alkene with respect to the number of carbon atoms. So let us consider the examples. Simple alicyclic compounds. I have already given these examples for you while giving the classification. So these are the important alicyclic compounds. So these are the important alicyclic compounds what I am giving. So this is alicyclic compounds. So how many carbon atoms are here? 3 carbon atoms. The parent name, parent alkane is propane and we need to use cyclo as a prefix and hence the name is cyclopropane. 4 carbon atoms are there. This is also the derivative of alkane you can say, because only single bond is there. 4 carbon atoms containing alkane is butane and hence the prefix is cyclo and cyclobutane, and 5 carbon atoms are there, therefore it is cyclopentane and this is cyclohexane. 6 carbon atoms, the parent name, parent alkane name is hexane and we need to use the prefix cyclo before the name of alkane. And what about this alkene? Because there is a double bond between 1 and 2 carbon, we have a double bond. We need to give preference for double bond here. And what is the name? Cyclopropene. Prop 1ene. 1ene, because between first and second carbon we have double bond. You can ignore the locant 1 here or you can write it as cyclopropene. Cycloprop 1ene or you can write it as cyclopropene. cyclopropane. Similarly, the bond between first and second carbon, and this is cyclobutene, and here cyclopentene, pentene. So, primary suffix is "ene" here, and this is cyclohexene. Cyclohexene is the name of the simple alicyclic compounds which containing single between the carbon atoms in a ring structure and double bond between the carbon atoms in a ring structure. So, these are the parent alicyclic compounds. Now, whenever substitution is there on the alicyclic ring or the presence of double bond and presence of substituent group, or you can call it as a side chain also, and presence of functional group, then how to name such alicyclic compounds? Now, let us move on to the naming of substituted alicyclic compounds. So, move on to the next concept here, naming of substituted alicyclic compounds. IUPAC naming of substituted alicyclic compounds. Take down the next heading. Next heading is naming of substituted alicyclic compounds. Substituted alicyclic compounds. What substituted? It may be substituted with the substituent groups, or it may be substituted with the side chain. Side chain means especially the alkyl groups. It may be substituted with the functional group. Let us consider one by one. If it is substituted with substituent group, one or more substituent groups. So, whenever alicyclic compounds get substituted with the substituent groups, then we need to use the prefix of that substituent group, and it is followed by the name of the parent alicyclic compound. Parent alicyclic compound, like that of as we named in case of substituted alkanes. So, methyl butane or chlorobutane, like that. So, chlorobutane, we need to give the position of the substituent group by assigning lowest possible number. Here also we need to assign the lowest possible number to that carbon which carrying the substituent group. The same rules follows in case of naming the substituted alicyclic compounds as in the case of alkenes and the alkenes. Clear? So, substituent group enadru ittu andre cyclic alicyclic ring mele we need to name it as a substituted alicyclic compound. What substituted? The substituent group. So, we need to give the position and the prefix for that substituent group. I will give the example. See here, butane, correct, and it gets substituted to Cl. So, this is the position 1. Since other substituent is not there, then what we need to give? 1-chloro. What is the name of the parent cycloalkane ring? It is cyclobutane. Substituted cyclobutane. What substituted? Chloro substituted. Therefore, 1-chlorocyclobutane is the IUPAC name for this compound. Now, if as I have given 1 or more, if more than one substituent group is attached to the alicyclic ring, then we have to consider the lowest sum rule, and along with that, when the sum of the locants is same, then we need to give or we need to assign the lowest possible number to that substituent group which comes first in alphabetical order. So 2 or more substituent groups iddaga ನಾವು locants ಅನ್ನು assign ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. While assigning the locants we have to consider lowest sum rule, and at the same time if sum of the locants remains the same, ಯಾವ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ನಂಬರ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲೋಕೆಂಟ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಬಂತು ಅಂದರೆ ಆಗೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ದ ಲೋಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಸೈನ್ ಟು ದಾಟ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ವಿಚ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಆಲ್ಫಾಬೆಟಿಕಲ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ನೌ ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಗಿವ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್. ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ substituted cyclobutane, and here we have Br and here we have ethyl group CH2 CH3. It is nothing but ethyl CH2 CH3. So this group is group. It is ethyl group and this is bromo. Now you give the number 1, 2, 3. You can give the number from this end to this end. 1, 2, 3. 1 plus 3, 4. Or else you can give the number from this end. 1, 2, 3. So sum of the locants remains the same. Therefore, now we need to assign the lowest possible number to that substituent group which comes first in alphabetical order. Which comes first in alphabetical order? Is it bromo or ethyl? Definitely bromo. Therefore, 1, 2, 3. So now you can give the name substituted. What is the parent alkane here? Cyclopentane. Cyclopentane is the parent alicyclic compound. Substituted cyclopentane. What substituted? Bromo substituted and ethyl substituted. Therefore, it is 1 bromo, 2 ethyl, cyclopentane. So, what is the name? 1 bromo, 2 ethyl, cyclopentane. 1 bromo, 3 ethyl, 3 ethyl, 1 bromo, 3 ethyl, cyclopentane. So this is the first rule while naming the substituted alicyclic compound. And move on to the second rule here. In a second rule, note down this. In a second rule, if the side chain means always it refers to alkyl group. If side chain containing more than the equal number or the more than the carbon atoms present in a alicyclic ring. So for example, alicyclic ring, if it is attached to the side chain, if that side chain, if it contains the same number or the more than same number of carbon atoms or the more than the carbon atoms present in a ring structure or the alicyclic chain, then we have to treat the alicyclic ring as a substituent group. Means we have to take it as a prefix. Andre, for example, consider cyclopropane. Okay, it gets attached to CH2, 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 CH3. If this is the case, if cyclopropyl ring, cyclopropane, this is cyclopropane, correct? With the ring, alicyclic ring containing 3 carbon atoms, correct? And it gets attached to the side chain, this is side chain, which containing 4 carbon atoms. Whenever alicyclic group is attached to the side chain which containing equal number of carbon atoms or more number of carbon atoms than the alicyclic ring, then we have to name it as a substituted alkane. Means we have to consider side chain as a root word. We have to consider side chain as a root word, and this one alicyclic ring is treated as a substituent. We need to treat it as a substituent group. Alicyclic ring ಅನ್ನು substituent group ಆಗಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾವಾಗ ಸೈಡ್ ಚೈನಲ್ಲಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಮೋರ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ, ರಿಂಗಲ್ಗಿರೋಕ್ಕಿಂತನೂ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಸೈಡ್ ಚೈನಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅಲಿಸೈಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ರಿಂಗ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಯೆಂಟ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್. So how to treat this as a substituent group? For example, so methyl group is obtained from methane. So alkane in the one hydrogen atom tagadre, what the group that we get? Alkyl group. Similarly, from cycloalkanes and cycloalkanes, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ರಿಂಗ್ ಇಂದ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ನ ತೆಗೆದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಅ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಯೆಂಟ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ವೇಕೆಂಟ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇದೆ, ಆ ವೇಕೆಂಟ್ ಬಾಂಡಿಗೆ ಸೈಡ್ ಚೈನ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಚೈನ್ ಕಂಟೈನಿಂಗ್ 4 ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ದ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ಅಲಿಸೈಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ರಿಂಗ್, we have to treat this as a substituent group. When alicyclic ring is treated as a substituent group, then we need to give the prefix for this. Then what is the prefix? Now consider cyclopropane. This is cyclopropane, correct? Now remove one hydrogen. See here, cyclopropane andre idu, correct? So this is cyclopropane. So in cyclopropane structure, what is this? CH2. And this is CH2, this is also CH2, correct? Now remove one hydrogen, this carbon gets the vacant bond, this carbon gets the vacant bond, CH2, CH2, CH, because we removed one hydrogen. So when we remove one hydrogen, this carbon gets one vacant bond and that vacant bond gets attached to the side chain. Now if there is no vacant bond here, if there is no vacant bond, if it is CH2, then what is the name? Cyclopropane. Cyclopropane is the name, correct? Now if one hydrogen is removed and we have a vacant bond, then what is ANE is replaced by YL, cyclopropyl. Similarly, alkyl group. How to get the name of the alkyl group? So by removing the name, by removing ANE from the name of the alkane and by replacing ANE by YL anta heltivali, correct? Alkyl group in names anna hege ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? By replacing ANE by YL. Similarly here, cyclopropyl group. So and the second example you can give anywhere here, this is cyclobutyl. Write down these substituent groups. Cyclobutyl group. And what about this? This is cyclopentyl group. This is not methyl group here, this is cyclopentyl group. Vacant bond, this shows the vacant bond after losing the hydrogen, not the methyl. Now cyclohexyl group, this is cyclohexyl group, correct? Now what about this? Consider the bond here, cyclohex 1 in 1 YL. Why it is 1 in 1 YL? Because the bond is between first and second carbon and a vacant bond is also at the first carbon. So vacant bond first carbon alli ide, hagene double bond kuda first carbon alle ide. Therefore it is cyclohex 1 in 1 YL. So that is the name of the cyclohexyl. It is but. Sorry, it is but 1 in 4 carbon atoms ide. Cyclobut 1 in 1 YL, or you can write it as cyclobutynyl. Why it is butynyl? Because there is a double bond. Cyclobutynyl is the prefix for this substituent group. Now move on to the next one. If it is like this, see here, if it is here, if it is like this, see the loss of hydrogen takes place from this carbon, but the double bond is between these two carbon atoms. Always we should give the preference for that carbon which carrying the vacant bond here. Therefore, you have to give the lowest possible number to that carbon which gets bonded to the side chain, which gets bonded to the side chain. 1, 2, 3. Now, what is the name? Cyclopent. So, 3 in. So, because double bond is between 3 and 4 and 1 YL, or you can name it as cyclopent 3-enyl. Cyclopent 3-enyl means I just ignored the locant 1 before the YL, but while giving the number you need to give the preference for the carbon which carrying the vacant bond here rather than the double bond, because it gets attached to the side chain. So, whenever the alicyclic compound containing a side chain which containing equal number or the more number of carbon atoms than the alicyclic ring, then we have to treat the alicyclic ring as a substituent group. Then the compound is named as a alicyclic substituted alkane. Alicyclic substituted alkane. Now, since the side chain containing 4 carbon atoms here, we need to treat it as a substituent. When it is treated as a substituent, we have to take the prefix for this. What is the prefix? Cyclopropyl. So, what is the position? Position is this 1, 2, 3, 4. Then what is the name? 3-cyclopropyl. This becomes substituent group now. Give the prefix for the substituent group, that is 1. On first carbon we have a substituent group called cyclopropyl butane. Cyclopropyl butane is the IUPAC name for this. So, we need to consider the prefix cyclo while arranging in alphabetical order. So, for example, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು substituent group ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ we need to consider cyclo. So, C as a part of fundamental name of the substituent group. Therefore, we have to consider the word cyclo while arranging in a alphabetical order. So, this is 1-cyclopropyl butane is the IUPAC name of the substituted, what substituted? Alicyclic substituted alkane. Now, we are naming it as a alicyclic substituted alkane because the alkane chain containing more number of carbon atoms than the alicyclic ring. So, alicyclic ring alli carbon atoms kammi irodrinda adanna substituent group agi ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಂಬರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So, substituent group agi adanna treat ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Now, next point, third point. So, in the third point, whenever the 2 alicyclic rings are attached to the alkane chain, whenever 2 alicyclic rings get substituted to the alkane chain, then how to name such compound? 2 alicyclic rings, if it is attached to the alkane chain, then we have to treat both the cyclic rings as alicyclic rings as a substituent group. Then we have to name such compounds as alicyclic substituted alkanes irrespective of the size of the ring. So, for example, consider the example CH2. So, this is the 2 alicyclic rings which are attached to the alkane chain. This is aliphatic chain. 2 alicyclic rings are attached to this chain, and as we know that ring containing 3 carbon atoms, but the aliphatic chain containing only 2 carbon atoms. So, whenever 2 alicyclic rings are attached to the aliphatic chain, then we had to treat both the alicyclic rings as a substituent and we had to name this compound as a substituted, what substituted? Alicyclic substituted alkanes irrespective of the size of the alicyclic ring, which means to say the cyclic ring may containing more number of carbon atoms than the aliphatic chain. So, rings alli alicyclic rings alli number of carbon atoms ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಲ್ಕೇನಿಗೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ number of carbon atoms ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ. But still irrespective of the size of the alicyclic rings or irrespective of the number of carbon atoms in an alicyclic ring, so we had to name this compound as alicyclic substituted alkanes. What is this alkane? This alkane is ethane 1 and 2. On first and second carbon we have two substituents. What are those two substituents? Cyclopropyl. So, there are two and hence the name is 1,2 dicyclopropyl ethane. Cyclopropyl ethane. Yes, definitely here the alicyclic ring containing more number of carbon atoms than in the root word alkane. Alkane alli ethane 2 carbon atoms ide, but alicyclic ring alli 3 carbon atoms ide. But still what the IUPAC rule says, irrespective of the size of the alicyclic ring, we had to name such compounds as a alicyclic substituted alkane if a given organic compound containing or if it is attached to two alicyclic ring to the alkane chain. So, this is one more rule under naming, IUPAC naming of substituted alicyclic compounds. Okay. Now, move on to the next one. Fourth point, if double bond, triple bond are a functional group and a substituent group. So, consider the alicyclic compound which containing multiple bonds, functional group and the substituent group. Definitely the first preference goes to functional group and the second preference goes to multiple bonds and third preference goes to substituent. So, for example, I will give the example here. So, this is the given compound. Okay. Now, second one more and third one. See here, this is the given compound. Here we have multiple bond and a substituent group. Preference should be given to multiple bond. How to give the preference? By assigning lowest possible number. Therefore, 1, 2, 3. Then what is the name? 3-methyl. On the third carbon atom we have methyl. Illenu illa andre CH3 anta artha. 3-methyl cyclobute 1-ene. So, 3-methyl cyclobute 1-ene. Bute, because 4 carbon atoms are there. Cyclobute 1-ene is the IUPAC name and we have given the preference for double bond here. But here we have multiple bond and a functional group, and whenever this type of functional group is there, what type of functional group? The functional groups which does not containing carbon. The functional group which does not containing carbon, if it is there in a alicyclic compound, we have to give the same secondary suffix as we used in naming the alkanes. Substituted alkanes are the alkanes containing functional group. ಏನು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಿಯಾರಿಟಿ ಟೇಬಲಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸಫಿಕ್ಸನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್, ಕಾಮನ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್, ಸೇಮ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್ನ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ? ದ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕಂಟೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್. ಯಾವ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಟಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಆ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಸಿಗೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್? OL. The same secondary suffix that we are using, and preference should be given to the functional group. How to give the preference? By assigning the lowest possible number, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then what is the name? What is the IUPAC name of this? What is the root word? Root word is cyclopent, correct? 3 in. On the third carbon we have double bond, third and fourth, 3 in 1 all. So this is the IUPAC name. See here, cyclopent, 5 carbon atoms are there. 3 in, between third and fourth carbon we have double bond, 3 in 1 all is the IUPAC name of this compound. And what about this? Here we have double bond, functional group and the substituent group. If this is the case, preference should be given to first functional group and then to the double bond and then to the substituent group. If we give the number from this end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 plus 3, 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 6, 10. And if you give the number from this end, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this gets the number 4 here. So to give the preference for this, we had to give the number from this end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it violates the lowest sum rule as we are giving preference to this double bond. Now you write the name, 6-methyl, 6-methyl substituent group. This is methyl substituent group, cyclopent, correct? What is the position of double bond? 3 in 1 all. 3 in 1 all. So that is the IUPAC name. See here, 6-methyl cyclohex, 3 in 1 all. Cyclohex 3 in 1 all is the IUPAC name, where we have substituent group, functional group and also multiple bonds. Clear? Now, next one is next rule. If a side chain contains multiple bond or a functional group. For example, cycloalkane ring does not containing functional group or the multiple bond, and the side chain, if it contains multiple bonds and a functional group, then again we had to name such compounds as a alicyclic substituted compound, which means to say, in that case, if side chain containing multiple bond or a functional group, if that is the case, then alicyclic ring is treated as a substituent group, again irrespective of the number of carbon atoms in the cycloalkane ring. So cycloalkane ring ಗೆ ಒಂದು side chain attach ಆದಾಗ ಆ ಸೈಡ್ ಚೈನಲ್ಲಿ ಡಬಲ್ ಅಥವಾ ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ ಆಗ ಅಲಿಸೈಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ರಿಂಗ್ ಏನಿದೆ ದಟ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಯೆಂಟ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್. ಸೊ ಅಲಿಸೈಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ರಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಟ್ರೀಟೆಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಯೆಂಟ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಇಫ್ the side chain containing multiple bond and a functional group. Now let me give the example for this. This is the compound, and here we have CH2, CH double bond CH2. Okay. Now one more compound, CH2, CHOH, CH3. See, cyclohexane ring is attached to this side chain, but this side chain containing double bond. Now we need to treat now alicyclic ring as a substituent. Why we need to give, we need to treat it as a substituent group? Because side chain containing multiple bond, as we need to give the preference for multiple bond. Again, in this compound, the side chain containing functional group such as an OH, that is alcohol functional group is there. Now again this compound is also named as the substituted alicyclic ring substituted compound ಅಂತ ನೇಮ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ this group is considered as a substituent group. But here look at here, side chain containing only 3 carbon atoms, but a alicyclic ring containing 6 carbon atoms, but still it acts as a substituent group. Irrespective of the size of the alicyclic ring, we have to consider this as a substituent group. Now what is the name? So give the preference to double bond 1, 2, 3. On third carbon we have this substituent group. What is this substituent group? Cyclohexyl. So 3 cyclohexyl prop 1ene. So propene is the root word here. Prop 1ene, propene is the root word. In propene the third carbon is attached to the substituent, which is nothing but 3-cyclohexyl prop 1ene, or 3-cyclohexyl propene is the IUPAC name. And here also we have alcohol functional group. Give the preference to alcohol functional group. It gets the lowest number 2 if you number from left to right or from right to left. Here we need to follow the lowest sum rule. If you give the number from this end, then the sum of the locants will be 1 plus 2, that is 3. So therefore, now you give the name. What is the name of this substituent? Cyclopentyl, which is present at the first carbon. 1-cyclopentyl propane 1-ol. So on propane, sorry, 2-ol, propane 2-ol. On second carbon we have OH group, therefore propane 2-ol. So 1-cyclopentyl propane 2-ol is the IUPAC name of the substituted alicyclic compounds. Whenever side chain containing multiple bonds are a functional group, definitely we need to give the preference for multiple bond and a functional group. If that is the case, we had to name the compound as a alicyclic ring substituted compound, organic compound. So this is about the some rules while naming the substituted alicyclic compound. In the next class, let us consider how we can name the compounds which containing the carbon containing functional group or carbon containing functional groups if it is attached to the alicyclic ring, and at the same time if both ring and the side chain, if it contain multiple bond and a functional group, then how to name such compounds and some examples in the next class. Thank you.